Hey there, how's everybody doing? So this week we got a new spot to hit up again. It's another spot I've never even heard of until today. I had another spot planned, but kind of had a little bit of a issue last minute, so I can't really go there. So I just kind of winged it with this one and found this spot, and I couldn't find any pictures on Google. It says campground, so I'm a little nervous. But gotta try new things. If we get there and the campground's awful, we'll just look into some primitive camping somewhere nearby. So yeah, got to kind of go along for the ride and figure it out with me. How much time do we have left in this trip? 54 minutes. So, a little less than an hour we'll be there. We'll get to scouting out this campground and see if it's worth sticking around for. Today's a Wednesday, which I normally like to do because they're not as busy. I don't know what's rolling around back there, but there's something just rolling side by side, making a ruckus. Yeah, I like doing it on Wednesdays because they're usually not as busy. So, if it is a campground and it's not completely unbearable, we'll ride it out if there's not a lot of people there. And if there is, we'll go camp by a creek somewhere, make some dinner. The weather forecast said cloudy all day. Well, it's rained a few good times. The town I just went through rained the whole way through. It stopped again now, and I don't have any service to check to see what the rest of the day holds. I do have my easy up, so we'll be good if it does. So it might get wet, might not. I don't know. Hope not, obviously, but see what happens when we get there. The town is called Glenville, or as some other West Virginians call it, Glenville. Glenville, for some reason. I don't know. But it's spelled like this. And it's in this county. Just to give you a little background on the place. I've been to the town numerous times. I've never seen even a sign for this campground, so I'm not exactly sure how hard it's going to be to find, but this is a windy road I'm on currently, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'm gonna get there and get set up and see if we can't get a fire going. So if you'd like to get misplaced with me a little bit, stick around. Well, it would appear that we have found it. Apparently the wildlife's pretty tame around here. And the deer around here do not get excited. I don't have anything to feed them, or I'll try to get one to come to me. I could wrestle it, put it in here and take it home and keep it as a pet. No, don't do that. They don't like that. Alright, got a spot picked out. This place is pretty huge, actually. Like, you can see that camper right there. It's my closest neighbor. That's probably 75 yards away. I'm not really sure, but there's a lot of sites all the way back through here, and goes over and through the woods and crosses a couple bridges. And anyways, there's a picnic table and there's a hook and a fire pit. This little cooking grate, definitely use that. Nothing behind us. Kind of surprised nobody has these two spots. I mean, there's plenty of spots over there, but my luck, somebody's gonna come up right here, right beside me. Alright, wasted enough time. Definitely gotta get a fire going and start on some dinner, hopefully sooner than later. Alright, so by now some of you already know what's gonna happen here, but almost out of these. So we'll get to do some more interesting fire starters soon, hopefully. But for now, with the old tried and true tag team duo, fire starters. And that should do it. Usually gets it going. See if he wants a piece of bread. Yep. Turns out they like bread. Okay, you're being a little pushy now. Alright. We're going to do our little beer review here. Get that over with while our fire's burned down. We got an old guy riding a bicycle. So just ignore that nonsense. Not sure what they're screaming about. Employee owned Harpoon. I've heard of Harpoon, but I really don't think I've ever had a Harpoon. Summer style New England blonde ale, hazy and crushable. I don't know what crushable means, but it's 5% in tiny writing. You can't see that. A whole lot of info on here. Just says seasonal. Oh wait, Boston, Mass, and Windsor, Vermont. Hopped with Mandarina, Bavaria, Hallertau, Mittelfrüh, and Schulmelon. I don't know what any of those are. But it said summer. Yep. Yeah, that's good. I can definitely get into that. It's nice and light. That's good. I can definitely have more of those. Established in '86. Well, if I want more of these, I better get them before the season's over. Being seasonal. Should have brought a cup. Can't really tell. It's got a little color to it. Not too dark. Well, about time to maybe check out some new gear. Alright, so the new gear review, we'll call it. Apache 4800 Rugged Mobility. It's like the Harbor Freight version of like Pelican cases or whatever. Weatherproof protective case, IP65 rated, watertight and dustproof. Pick and pull foam insert. Strong, secure, easy open latches. Adjustable pressure relief valve. Oh, and it's pre-drilled for 2 padlocks. I mean, you just take the whole box with you and cut it open, but I guess you can always fasten the box down somehow. But yeah, there's the relief valve they speak of. Like, it feels pretty beefy. Like, I don't know. I've never messed with like any of the name brand ones or whatever, or bigger name brands, but it does have latches here and on the sides. Kind of nice. And it's got like the egg crate foam in the top, and then this is like perforated, if you can see that. I'm not sure why, but that one is too. And then it's got like a thinner bottom level. I think what I'm going to do is go for the thinner bottom level, because I've got some stuff that I want to put in here that's kind of tall, like Bluetooth speakers and all that, because I'll show you what it's in right now, which is not great. All my junk's in a cardboard box. I don't even know what's in here. I'm thinking like flashlights and like power cords, headlamps, camera stuff like tripods and whatnot. Little tiny tripod. More lights. See, like these speakers are kind of tall. Not that tall, but like with that foam in there, it might push it up too high. but it also might squish it in there where they don't move around. I don't really know. Koozie, why not? Charger for a light. More camera stuff. Got the whole little bag of like camera accessories, mounts and whatnot. I don't know, maybe I should put a thicker one in there. It would definitely hold it down a lot tighter. I'll throw a lighter in there. I have more stuff that's scattered around to put in here, but yeah, that's yeah, not gonna be very snug. Maybe I should put a thicker piece of foam in there. Okay, stand by. Yep, that's definitely already looking a little better. I've got like a whole like zipper pack thing full of camera stuff that would need to go in here. I thought I brought it with me and I did not. So I may have to switch back to the thinner one later. But for now, not too shabby. Yeah, nothing there's flopping around. So, should be everything I'd ever need as far as like speakers, charging cords, headlamps, headlights, flashlights, whatever. There's still plenty of room in there. Have another tote with like cooking stuff in it, so none of that's going to fit in here. Yeah, should be pretty handy. I'll just have it down to 2 totes. This tote's actually nicer than that one. I don't know why I keep calling it a tote. It's not really a tote. It's more of like a case. The other thing's definitely a tote. They make a few different sizes of these at Harbor Freight. I think this was, I'm probably going to tell you wrong, middle-ish. I think, well, hang on. I think there was one smaller, this one a little bigger, and then one like big. They had like wheels and like a handle that you can pull out the end like a piece of luggage. But I'm trying to keep room kind of optimized in there. So I was thinking this guy should do it. The smaller one was $39, $59. I think the one with the big handle and wheels was like 89 or 99. I don't know. But yeah, we'll try it out for a while, see how it goes. I would take everything out of this and throw it in like a pond and see how like watertight it actually is, but there's no like water deep enough to do that, so maybe we'll do that later. But yeah, pretty pleased with it so far, so we'll see how that lasts. All right, so we got plenty of heat going here. Flip this over. Not put the fire completely out. About ready for a couple skillets. Oh, that's right in my eyeball. Cut it in with our bacon. So bacon's pretty much done. For the burgers, I found these Angus jalapeno pepper jack, natural smoke flavor added, pre-made patties. I mean, good or not, but we'll try those. Alright. Better probably get the bacon off before it's completely burnt down to nothing. Kind of use the foil as a way to keep it warm, I think. Maybe like the paper towel catch the grease, wrap the foil around it. Keep it a little warm maybe. That's piece is a little done, but it'll be just fine. Oh yeah, I gotta season that burger. I'm gonna go with a little salt, pepper, garlic from Kinder's, also known as the blend. All right, so I'm gonna pre-make my grilled cheese buns here. Use a terrible knife to apply butter to bread. That's what I do. Try a spatula. That's not really any better. Yeah, actually, it's not that bad. Cheese. Probably that one good. Yeah, good enough. Well, that's one terrible knife for cutting up a tomato. Now I know that. Yeah, good enough. So I'm not sure why I didn't record the flip, but those are pretty much perfect on that side. So I'll surely burn the other side to a crisp. All right, somehow did not completely wreck the grilled cheeses. Pretty solid to me anyways. So I think I'll do, I guess, a layer of tomato, a layer of meat slash cheese. That's really hot, shouldn't touch that. Pickles. It's definitely too many, but they're pretty good. Might as well go an excessive amount of onion. And then burger sauce. And that's pretty ridiculous. Almost forgot the bacon. If I'd ate that whole thing and then realized the bacon wasn't on it, I would have been upset. Man, that's way better. This is going to do this thing zero justice, but I'm going to get a cross section of that. Alright, I tried not to get out the overkill knife, but I got to for this. There's nothing else is going to cut through this at all. This is probably the worst idea I've ever had. Alright, it's about time to try this disaster. I don't know what you do with that. It's so ridiculous, but so tasty. 4 pieces of bread at one. I don't really taste the jalapeno in the burger patty, but there's a lot going on, so I'm kind of not surprised. I definitely like the grilled cheese flavor with the burger flavor though. It's pretty good. Halfway down, way too much. Alright, so I got another new hot sauce to try on the other half of it. Daddle Do It Exotic Daddle. I don't know what a daddle is. I'm trying to figure it out this whole time. Is a daddle a pepper? I don't know. Water. Wash your sister sauce. Vinegar, water, spices, garlic powder, habanero peppers, daddle peppers. Okay, there is a daddle pepper. Also has habanero and carrot concentrate for some reason. Can't get it open. Never can. No sippy cup hole, so definitely chugging half the bottle on accident. It just smells like straight habanero. Yep, definitely habanero. But it's not too bad. It's definitely not that hot. Apparently a data was a rare and exotic pepper. I don't know where I'm supposed to put this. I'll make it even more of a mess. There's so much other stuff going on that I couldn't really even taste it, and I put a good bit on there. I got a little bit that time. That's actually pretty good on there. Now that I can taste it. Yeah, that's not bad at all. All the other flavors kind of tone it down, so it gives it just like a little bit of a kick. Even though it's not really hot anyways on its own. Yep, that's definitely way better on there. I mean, it was plenty good alone, but the hot sauce does not hurt. That's a lot. Yeah, way too much. Even being like habanero peppers is really not that hot. It definitely feels like I just had a hamburger and 3 pieces of cheese and 4 pieces of bread and like 5 pieces of bacon. Oh, that was tasty. I'm just ready for bed. Alright, I gotta stoke that fire up before it goes out. So that's awfully bright, and I'm blinded. Oh, that's not, now you can't see me at all. This is not working too good. So right now, it is currently, that's not much better. What time is it? It is 11:30. Oh, you can see me right there. 11:31. And I ate at, I don't know what time it was. Probably 8:45-ish. It wasn't quite dark yet. I'm still miserable. Still very full. But that fire's nice. So I'm probably gonna sit around the fire a little bit more. Hop in there and go to bed, I guess. I'll never get this lighting right. I won't. I'll never do it. But I'm gonna do a little, what do you call them? Like the snap scenes? Like when you snap here and pop in there like this. That wasn't a very good snap. Well, something like that anyways. Just completely blind on myself. Just trying to go to sleep. But yeah, it's pretty nice out. Still kind of humid. Not like awful. But I do have my fan with me, so I'm gonna turn that on. That should help out tremendously. Actually cracked the windows this time, so that's kind of nice. Should be a pretty good night of sleep. Other than my gut being in terrible condition because there's like 3 pounds of food in there from that terrible decision. But it was very tasty, so I recommend you do the same. But for now, I think I'm going to sleep. Nighty night. What a solid night of sleep. That little fan is one of the better things I've ever bought, for sure. Because even if it's like really humid out, if that thing's on and close to me, I rarely ever get like warm. Because like it somehow just like blows cold air. I don't know how that's possible, but yeah. Gotta get up a little early today and get moving. Get some things to do. And I don't want to. You know, I want to go right back to sleep. It's so cozy and perfect in here right now. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. I don't think that's his name. But, yep. Pretty much out of the campground now. Wasn't terrible. Definitely a little more people than I expected, but majority of them looked like they might have been like retired and living that camp life. I know. If you watched last week, wait, was it last week? I think it was last week. I had that Starbucks that I didn't like even slightly. I know, it's another Starbucks. I should know way better. White chocolate mocha. I don't know. I don't like a lot of white chocolate, but I like mocha. I'm hoping like maybe it balances out. I don't know. But these things are just like such the opposite of good for you. I don't know. Is that a lot? 300 sounds like a lot of calories in one coffee, but it says white chocolate. Like, I'm sure there's just a ton of stuff in here to make it taste better. So I don't know what I was expecting. This is going to be a rough camp trip. 300 calories in this. And then, like, how many calories you think could have been in that burger? 1,200? Probably at least. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Awfully sweet. It's so much sweeter than it needs to be. Wow. Well, that's pretty much what I expected as far as like sweetness goes. But I don't know, it's definitely better than the last one. Such the opposite of the last one. That one in the can, like bitter, super sweet. I don't know about the old white chocolate mocha Starbucks Frappuccino. I'm going to say that I'm not getting that one again. At least the flavor's decent. I don't know. I'm going to give it a 2.8. If it was way toned down on the sweetness, it definitely would have been out of the 3s or 4s, but still, white chocolate's not my favorite. I can't imagine the best case perfect mixture of everything in that. It still would be like a 5.5 to me or so. But I mean, I've never had it, so could have turned me right around and put me back on the old white chocolate train. I don't know why I said it like that, and I regret it. I don't like the way that sounded. Anyway, debated on bringing stuff for breakfast, but I knew I had to get up and get moving, so I didn't want to try to rush something like that. Plus, I knew what dinner was. I knew that'd be pretty filling. And I'm not like still full, don't get me wrong. I'm not being dramatic here, but like I can tell that I ate that. You know what I mean? Like when you wake up after like a pretty heavy dinner and like you can still feel the heaviness, like that's where I'm at with that. So, but there is something breakfast related, fast food wise, that I've been wanting to kind of try, because I don't get fast food breakfast very much, like hardly ever. A couple times a year, I don't know, maybe something like that, a few times a year. So that's like a good 15 or 20 minutes from here, so I'm gonna kind of decide on that on the way. When I pass it, I might swing in. I don't know. Something you want to check out, see another review. Stick around.
Use your mobile app?
No thanks. I think I'm gonna try steak, egg, and cheese muffin. Could also get a large half-cut tea light on the ice.
Is it a large?
Yep.
Okay. Order on screen is correct. Your total is $6.55. And please go forward.
Okay. After dinner, I'm definitely not nearly hungry enough for this, but it sounded interesting. Never had one. So, see what this is all about. Not too shabby, definitely better than that coffee. I'm going to say that the steak looks kind of odd. Smells pretty good. Nice and hot. I don't know why I bite into food that's freshly made and think, why is that hot? So hot. That is not bad at all. Huh. Pretty surprised by that. I mean, I can't imagine what kind of steak McDonald's is using. Steak patty. I mean, it doesn't like taste or feel like it's like ground up meat. Like it feels like texture, you know. It's at least seasoned well. Really should have tried my hot sauce on that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Probably been pretty good on here. Egg on myself. It was one of the better breakfast sandwiches I've had in a while. I don't know if it's like the best ever. The hot sauce, that's really good. It's like the perfect mixture of like habanero and the rest of those peppers. Like nothing's overpowering. It's like a nice smooth flavor. That one probably a 7.2. There's better out there, but it's not bad at all. That was gifted to me, so I don't know where it came from, and I'll probably never see it again, but maybe you can Google it, or maybe it's on Amazon. I don't know. Might have to get another bottle of that one day. The beer, that was good. What'd I call it? Can't remember the name of the beer. Remember it was a seasonal summer beer. But that was really good. I'd give that one I'd give it a 7.6. I'll go with that. Very good, smooth, tasty, and whatnot. What else did I try? Beer, hot sauce, all the coffee. I already rated that, didn't I think? Or something maybe, I don't know, whatever I said about that, not amazing. Not for me. But the breakfast sandwich was pretty alright. I'd give that in the 7s as well. I've had a couple better, but not a lot. I'd give that breakfast sandwich like a 7.9. Go with that. I feel like once you get to the 8s, it's like it's pretty awesome. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's up there. Something that you're not gonna get much better of, at least in the higher 8s. And then once you're into the 9s, it's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'd ever find anything that I would call a 10. You know what I mean? Everything needs a little like in the 9s. It's pretty close to perfect for me. But sure, there's a lot of people out there with a little fancier taste buds than me that have probably tried the McDonald's steak and thought that's gross. I'm not eating that ever again. Or their muffins, you know what I mean? Not everybody's into muffins. But I'm more into muffins than biscuits. So I like it. And I'm rambling about a muffin. So I'm gonna stop doing that. And make my way home. Sip on my tea. Got like an hour of drive left probably. Something like that. But yeah. Not sure what next week has in store. Like I said yesterday, this was not really planned. So I'm hoping next week I can hit what I planned for this week, because it's a pretty scenic spot and I think you guys might like it. So, if you'd like to do a little camping again with me next week, stick around for that. See what kind of nonsense we can get into and whatnot.